What's going on, YouTube? Out here with the Kraton 6S. I believe this will be the second running of this car on the channel. Did some first upgrades on it. Got some RPM parts and some M2C Racing parts. So out here today to test a few things out. As you can see here, we got the M2C Racing front and rear braces, and as you can see, I'm wearing gloves because it's rather chilly out today. This will also be my first run in pretty cold weather since I'm a kid, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. I got the RPM front bumper on there and the RPM rear skid plate as well. We're not going to do any jumps today. We're just going to drive her around. I was a bit lazy about putting these in. They have a nut and bolt that go through. As you can see, I think, yep, there you can see it. There's a nut in there, and the screw goes in from the other side. So I was a bit lazy about that. Instead of taking the whole car apart, I kind of just worked my way through it and so we're going to see if those hold up. I have some Loctite on there. We'll make sure none of the nuts fall off before we go put her off any jumps or anything like that. So I also forgot to mention we are running a new battery in here. I picked up a Wamfi 6S pack, and I made one of the connectors that bridges the second port. So we're going to see how the pack does, and we will see how the car does. Alright, so the previous packs that I was using was some Florian packs off of Amazon, but they only had a 30C rating and they were only 4,500 mAh. The recommended in the instructions for this car is 5,000 mAh and 35C, I believe it was. So this Wamfi battery is 5,000 mAh, 60C. Hopefully we'll get a little more speed out of her. Still stock gearing, so let's have some fun. So I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting a little more. Definitely expecting a little more punch out of the car itself and out of this battery. I don't know. I guess after driving the Rustler with that insane torque and speed in it, I'm a little spoiled. So we'll gear it up a little bit and see what happens. Last time I took it out, the motor was getting a little bit on the warm side, and it's not too great. I think if I gear it up, I might have some overheating issues. Definitely got to get a fan on the motor. I'm amazed there's still this much goose poo out here. This time of year, it should all be gone. And I'm sure my filming right now is absolutely terrible. Let me take a second and turn the camera around. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Yeah, I really thought it was gonna have a little more punch than this. Overall speed is pretty good. I'm okay with that. I just wish it had a little more torque off the bat. But we'll go ahead and gear up her a little bit. See how she does. Don't have a temperature sensor on there just yet. Just going by feel. really is crazy, the amount of goose poop on here. It's nuts. I really thought this time of year they'd have been long gone. I mean, it has been a little warm lately, but still pretty chilly out. Alright. A little bit of a traction roll. Well, not really a traction roll. That's more like a donut roll. So even for the next video with this car, provided I don't have to take it apart and readjust the braces, I'd like to get some jumps for you. But I'll be honest with you, I still haven't really had time to go search out a better jump in the area than that little tiny guy we got over there. So, well, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll hit one of the older ones at the other parks I was at before I started filming. Those had a little bit longer grass. They weren't really taken care of as well as this one. We'll see. Don't really have access to ramps on the regular. She definitely moves, that is for sure. I don't know, I guess I just expected a little bit more out of it. We'll see what happens when we put on the high-speed gearing. Maybe we'll put that on for a test, see how hot she gets, and find a nice happy medium somewhere in between. I love the tires they got going on the Arrma cars. Definitely good tread on them. Nice and beefy. They grip well. I haven't run this on concrete like I did the Traxxas's. Traxxi? I don't know. Whatever the plural of Traxxas is. Anyway. I ran those on concrete a lot. Blasted through those tires. Nowadays I don't really run on concrete too much unless it's with those old tires that I just beat up on. Maybe we'll go take a walk over to the ball field on the other side and see if that little mound there could provide us a nice jump. I doubt it. Sorry for the wind, guys. Now, not going to provide us any sort of airtime. Looks to me the only place we'll see any is that other spot over at the other side of the park, over there on the other side of those tennis and basketball courts. It's usually where I run for that little tiny jump. Definitely got to find something of the larger size to toss this guy off of. I have a feeling that since the takeoff on that little jump is so small that the wheelbase and the size of the tires on this cause it to go off of it a little funky. But who knows? Won't have a chance to test that theory until I find something a little bit larger. So, I'm not quite sure what's going on with YouTube's policy with this children's stuff, but I don't know. I guess it's kind of got me a little bit worried because, you know, RC cars can be for kids, but the ones I play with are kind of more for adults, and these videos are definitely directed towards adults as far as I'm concerned. But the way YouTube puts it, they can just decide what they want to decide and tell me what my videos are directed towards, even though I know what my videos are directed towards. So it's a little bit strange, but I guess we'll see what happens after the first. But I could definitely tell you, I direct my videos towards adults. I don't mind kids watching my videos. I try not to curse or anything like that, but these are definitely directed towards adults. So, sorry if the filming in this video is not so great. Trying out a few different angles here on the camera to try and get the best comfort for myself as well as the best angle for you guys. As of right now, not working out so great. If I go one way, my hand is in the way of the camera, and if I go the other way, it's just quite uncomfortable for myself. So I apologize if the filming is bad. I've been playing around with the camera angle a little bit. Also got quite a bit of glare going on the screen right now. So currently running the Traxxas radio and receiver in this car. It's funny, a lot of Arrma and Traxxas fanboys might not like me. I run Traxxas motors in, I run Arrma motors in Traxxas cars and Traxxas radio and receiver in Arrma cars. So, a bit interesting in that method, but hey, it's what I enjoy, it's what I like, so deal with it. And there's low voltage cutoff. Alright. Anyway, that's been the Arrma Kraton 6S. Just a flat ground run through a lot of goose poop. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I'm going to try and make them a little more. Not working as much now. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell.